Awusekunjalo makhuzi. Makuvume iso lezo kwavuma ilanga kusho kona ukuthi khona into eyenzekayo eNatureland. Sifuna ama-signings and now signs are there. It's all up to us ukuthi sibone ukuthi kahle kahle kwenziwani eNatureland. Sanibonani football lovers, welcome to PK Sports. Igama lami Mbonginkosi. Ngithembe uthini kahle niyaphila. Dango. In today's video, we'll talk about the following news update of the following players. So, khuluma ngo Yona Fabish as he's linked with the Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, it seems like with the Kaizer Chiefs might announce him, but I'm not certain about this because kunamanye ama rumors that are saying ukuthi yeah, he's going to Marumo Gallants. So, I was with Petwe Yipi manje. And we'll talk about especially Madonna, as reported by Soccer Beat, that Kaizer Chiefs are considering signing him. Yeah, it is a surprise, honestly. We'll talk about Uthapelo Maseko, Guti. He's available. So is Kaizer Chiefs willing to sign him? Well, we don't know. And we'll talk about strategy se Kaizer Chiefs, Guti. Chiefs understands business in such a way Guti, they know what sells, what doesn't sell. And this is the right time for them to be announcing our players because they have one goal in mind. Nalazo udaba ke ukuthi ngaphambi ukuthi kude ngicela ningisize ngento eyodwa ngokulike and subscribing to the channel. It is very important because when you like on the video, it simply means Guti, you are making this video to reach more people. So even YouTube will recommend this video because of our likes. I'm always emphasizing with please like because it is something I need from you bafowethu. Ama subscribers azoyikhulele nalazi nalo udaba. Kodwa ke asivele sihlala udabeni. Fabish Yona, indoda ngikhumbuza uJonas madoda. It is reported ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs are on the verge of signing Uyona Fabish, of which it comes as a surprise. Not so long ago, Kaizer Chiefs announced Mtasingwa. Mtasingwa is a CDM. Fabish is a CDM that can play as a CM. So what does that tell you about Kaizer Chiefs? Are they confused or it is a succession plan? Because Fabish is a player that I understand very well. I watched his video explaining what he can play as a central defensive midfielder and he can also play as a central midfield. Meaning what he can also play as a box-to-box. What does that tell you? Uguti is a player that can adjust as long as there's a clear plan from the coach and clear tactical approach. That tells you about the player. So if it happens, because I don't want to be telling people lies, I'm not sure whether he's going to join because all things point to that. Kaizer Chiefs quantum was at OR Tambo. Fabish was at OR Tambo. So what does that tell you? Where there's smoke, there's fire. I know game was wrong. But if Kaizer Chiefs are considering signing him, I believe Guti, they know why. Number one, he's a free agent. Number two, it's a player that has vast experience. He played most of his career in Germany. That tells you something about him as a player. But it won't be that difficult for him to adjust in the PSL. And considering his age, that is 24 years old, I believe that it might be a good signing. Why? Because we are talking about the long-term plan. And already there's a baseline for Kaizer Chiefs. There's a blueprint. There are players that are playing that position. We have Umaboy, we have Undlovu, we can name them. But what's important, if he signs with the Kaizer Chiefs, that's another good signing. And then let's talk about especially Madonna. Madonna, as reported by Soccer Beat, it was said that Kaizer Chiefs are considering signing him. And last week it was also reported that he is on his way to Amazulu FC. And it's a player I believe he grew in the league and understood everything that is happening in the league. And he was collecting experience. Even though he's not that old, 26 years old is not that old for a player, but we know very well that after you jump age 25, you know very well ukuthi it's either you are on your prime or you are approaching your prime. And now it's another player. He plays CM, DM, and attacking midfield. So you see what it's all about, signing players that are versatile. So I don't know, what do you think? Can Kaizer Chiefs pull this off? Because I understand Guti, we do have our midfielders, but if ever we can use him in a position where I believe it needs to be bolstered, is that attacking midfield. Last season, he created 33 chances. 10 were big chances. He had 4 assists. So what does that tell you about him, his game? So, yeah man, kuningi and ngedwa angazi ngibambe kuphi ngeke kuphi, but yes sis, iKaizer Chiefs kahle kahle this season is trying by all means ukuthi idribble wasana. Uzwa sekuthiwa nje nali play. And if you are not following iKaizer Chiefs, ezinye indaba vele kuzokugeja. Ayizokhala ngempela. So let's talk about indaba yeKaizer Chiefs. There's this strategy that they are using, and I believe ukuthi they understand us as ama-fans and it works for them. Currently, amajezi sewakhona ey'toro. Nge-26 kuyadlalwa neScotland FC. So they want ama-fans to buy ama-kits. And what does that tell us? Ukuthi these signings they are announcing, these players are linked with Chiefs because if they sign them, it simply means that us as fans, we will be happy. And our happiness simply means that profit for them, regardless of how costly the jerseys are. So I think it's easy to understand how Kaizer Chiefs operate. Just imagine if it happens, they also announce Ulangile P. What will that do for them? They'll generate a lot of income. So it's things like this that make us to be able to understand the Kaizer Chiefs. But yes, they went to Spain, they didn't announce amanyama signings besides free agents about Toli Lulina and Mloisan. But now they are starting to make moves because they are pushing for that profit to be made. So it makes sense now. With what they are doing, their way of operating, modus operandi of Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah. And I think it is a good strategy, honestly. It's a good strategy, honestly. And then let's talk about Thapelo Maseko. Kaizer Chiefs is on the verge of selling Uhlodi Lilebo to Al Ahly Benghazi in Libya. And in that right wing position, so far no one is linked to the Kaizer Chiefs to replace Ulilebo. So the real question would be, would Maseko be a bad option if there was a chance to sell him? Not to sell him, man, but to sign him. Maseko, obviously, we know very well, which is a kind of a player that is one-dimensional, but the part I love about his game is that he is very direct. He takes on defenders. It's just in selfishness. So what's important is selfish or the input that he brings in a club. And according to Austin Ditlobolo, he did explain that yes, there are options for him to look for teams local, but the priority is to go abroad. And Mamelodi Sundowns have no problem selling him or loaning him, but you know very well they won't loan Maseko to Kaizer Chiefs. So if Kaizer Chiefs needs him, they have to pay Mamelodi Sundowns. And the last time I checked, they paid 20 million for Maseko. So just imagine after World Cup and the season he had with Limassol, it simply means Guti, market value Kupugil, he might be more than 20 million or Abeguboma 18. Can Kaizer Chiefs go for a player like that? Especially after selling Ulilebo, as it was estimated, it's about 16.2 million rand. And there's also Upili up. So I believe Upili might be the option as they are pushing for him, but he would have been a good addition to the squad with Maseko. I don't know which one of Kabaranjan. So this is it for today. I hope everything goes according to plan for i-Kaizer Chiefs. Looking forward for the upcoming season. Yeah, beliqinisile iso lezwe malithi yeah, ukhulu okuzayo. Danko.